Hi, I am here to tell you a very peculiar message because it is just happening to me. I'm not sure. Is it just happening to me or is everyone having this issue? I don't know. I just wanted to tell you about the data. See, I already told you about it. There were hackers, they were trying to hack many things out of the accounts what I have. And you may well ask about the point of doing that. Well, what is there to hack? What do they get out of your system? I have a very valid point, and I will let you know about it when you step into the court. I just want to tell you this because there are people behind my accounts and they were doing all sort of nonsense. They did that already. They were trying to change all the credentials on the background and use the account of railways for a long time because I was not commuting by train in 1 year was over, and everywhere I have the printout. All the printouts are having the information. I did not enter just my name alone. Is there anyone going to enter the name without a surname or initial? I don't know. The database related to my profile having a very different information, and it's not letting me to update it also. I just don't understand it because I was able to book tickets. It's not just happening right now. I mean, not the issue. The account was started in 2006, as of my knowledge, 2006 or 7, and since 2007, the details are there. In all the mails, it is containing my full name. And all of a sudden, it has been changed to customer. I don't know how it happened and all. Because it is always used sending the mail after booking the ticket as dear first name and the last name. Again, the mismatch is happening for linking with the Aadhar. That's not my issue. It's not allowing me to update the name in the account related to IRCTC. And I already told you about it, the PAN card. The RTI case was filed and they did not reply. They did not give any reply towards it. It's all related to legal points. When you are trying to change anything, there are so many things waiting for you. I'm not talking to the RTI authorities, respective authorities. I'm trying to tell you in general. But all if there is something already existing all of a sudden, if I face or if you face any issue regarding your, database, your data in the database, then do you think that the people or whatever they said in the database gonna win? That's not correct, because there are so many legal points. There are so many legal points attached to it, because the data is not just related to 1 or 2 days. The data is related to many years. You see the time 2007, almost 20 years of data. 20 years. I'm traveling by train and using my account for 20 years. And you mean to say that I did not even add my last name in that? Because they revamped the data. They changed the style of the website recently. Recently means around 3-4 years ago. I just don't get it, because all the things were revamped and the data is not getting matched. Is that my issue? I booked the ticket last year. I came by train to Bangalore. I think I checked all the details in that. As of my knowledge, when I was booking the ticket last year, the database was not showing some discrepancy as such. You must understand that. I don't know what's going on, and it's all happening after updating their website. I'm not sure about it, because no one is going to enter only the name alone. Either the surname or the initial will be there. We thought that no one is going to enter it. And I received so many emails along with my surname. All the time I received the mails with this surname. Where the input is. Would you please let me know where the input is? It's not just related to my account, right? Obviously, many people are using their account. They have received mails as per the name given. All of a sudden it is saying one mail is stating the full name, the first mail which I have received after updating details, that is having first name and last name. And recently I received the mail. Without entering the surname, how did the system is going to tell you that dear so and so? And the database is showing something else. Can you get the legal point? The database having the name under my profile is not having initial and the surname. And while receiving the mail from them, it is saying first name and last name. Where did they get this first name and last name? If the surname or the initial is not given, where did they fetch my last name or my initial? I'm just asking you because I have received the mail and I do have a lot of hard copies. Always receiving the mail with a dear first name and the last name, then the ticket details. And this is how I received mails from IRCTC. And recently, yesterday, I just trying to tell you about what happened yesterday. I was trying to book the ticket and it's not allowing me to get into it. And it's asking me, before that, they used to, they always ask us to enter the captcha. That was missing. And then it was not allowing me to enter into that website. It was generating errors. I have it. I have the screenshots. And after receiving the errors, I was trying to check with my husband. Then I have installed the app. Then I was trying to book the ticket again. Then it was getting into it. I don't know. All of a sudden, the error was gone. And it was allowing me to log in. And after entering into the website, it was trying to, the pop-up was there. You need to authenticate. And you have to register it. You need to give the link with the Aadhar. And the message was there, the pop-up. So I was trying to link the Aadhar. And the profile is not matching. Again. Let me tell you, it's not my issue. It is not at all related to my problem. I was receiving mails with first name and the last name. And all of a sudden, it's gone. Even recently, yes, I told you about it. I received the mail, I received the OTP, and that is also having first name and last name. How it is fetching the last name when the last name is not given? Because my profile is having the last name. Again, the initial is there in the Aadhar card. The last name is there in the IRCTC website. Under my profile, the last name is there. So what do you want me to do? And the edit section is there, and it is not allowing me to save the data. My name is there, and there is no surname, no last name is attached. So I was trying to add the initial as updated in Aadhar, and it's not allowing me to save the data. In PAN card also the same thing. They did not give the reply. When did they revamp their website? When did they add the data of the PAN card holders? They are not ready to give the reply. It's not my fault, but it's all related to many legal points. If you don't understand it, I hope if you are a person with common sense, can understand everything. I don't have to tell you. If the data is not matching, that's not my issue. And if you are saying that it's your fault, can you say that it's my fault? I received the mail with the first name and the last name. All are said. The profile is not having this last name. But sending the mail, dear so-and-so. With the first name and last name. I received the OTP yesterday 2-3 times because I was trying to log in again and again because I was not able to link the Aadhar. So this is quite peculiar. If system is having something as such, what do you want me to do? And again, I just don't want to take any other title other than the last profession which I had, because I did not work in anywhere. I did not work at home also because I went to the biggest institute of this country. That was the 1-year course, crash course. And I already talked about it. It was having all concepts, and I was interested in textiles. I was concentrating more on textiles, printing and dyeing, etc., etc. And I went to Rajasthan, Gujarat, and attended workshops related to dyeing and printing, and concentrating more on weaving, printing related to the textiles. So I was not able to design well in doing the patterns and constructing the garment. That is also called as designing. When you talk about the garment construction, that is called as designing. You are going to sketch, then you are going to make patterns, then you are going to design construct the garment. I was not a part of it. I went to 5 institutes. I have the data. I've been to 5 institutes, including the very prestigious institution of this country. Till 2019, till 2020, I was trying to learn the garment construction, and it's not happening. All the unfinished, incomplete work is there with me. I will post that too. I was trying to learn the garment construction. It was not happening. So for your information, this is what I would like to tell you. The RTI should give the answer about the data update. When did they update the data recently? If they are not able to give the information, I cannot help. I cannot do anything with the link. If you ask me to link the Aadhar and the PAN card, it's not my fault. Your database is having the different information that is related to your mistake. I did not give any information as such. Second thing, IRCTC, it's not allowing us to update the user data, the name. And again, I'm not able to connect with the Aadhar. For your information, this is the problem. I have the Aadhar with the initial. I have all the academic certificates with the initial. and the PAN card is having the full name. And in many places I used the full name. I did not use initial. And if you demand or if you ask me to link everything, you change the system. I request the government should change the system. You ask everyone to enter the full name in every place, in every certificate, all over India, follow the same system. So it's not going to have any mismatch. You don't have to break. You are not breaking your head, but as a citizen, I am having the issue. Why do I have to face this problem? If you are demanding to enter the full name, then you should demand the authorities to enter the full name. While issuing the school certificate, you should demand the authorities, you should have the system to provide the full name, then only the certificates will be issued. Birth certificate itself, you should do that, right? You should provide the full name. If you are not interested to provide the full name, it's not about the interest of the citizen. It's the system. In South India, in Tamilnadu, they are using initial. They don't use the full name. I don't know. My grandfathers were using the full name. I don't know. All of a sudden, they dropped the idea of using the full name. Obviously, that's going to have the caste name or either the community name or the family name. The house name, whatever is there, they use that particular name. Whatever it may be, the data is not, intentionally provided by the citizen of India. That is the usage in Tamil Nadu. In the initial, if you check many names, it's going to have the initial. It's not going to have the surname. If you talk about any community, because I don't know, they changed the system. I don't know how did they follow it, because my grandfathers, of course, great grandfather, great grandfather, talking about grandfathers, they did not use initial. They used the full name. At least the surname, was attached. So you could see the first name, middle name, last name. They used the last name. In my father's generation, they dropped the idea. Not my family. Almost the whole Tamil Nadu was following the initial concept instead of the last name. And then I'm facing this issue. Is that my fault? You can change, you can demand the full name while providing the birth certificate. Ask each and every citizen to enter the last name, the full name, so that there will be no mismatch, no issue at all, right? Because now the PAN card and passport both having the first name and last name, and all other certificates are having first name and initial. So what do you want me to? do I have to change the name in the Aadhar? Then the certificates are not going to have that. When you check the certificates, it's going to have the first name and the initial. What am I going to do with that? So who is responsible for it? Who is going to validate those things? It's you. When you demand the last name in the PAN card, and last name in the passport, if you ask us to enter the full name, then you would have demanded it while providing the birth certificate. I don't know. It's not my fault. And if you ask me to change my account now, that's the only option I have right now. If it is not allowing me to update the data in the IRCTC, then I need to use the new account. But why should I? For 20 years the account is there. And I was receiving mails after every attempt to book the ticket or cancel or do anything with IRCTC. I received the mail with the first name and the last name. How did they fetch the data if the last name is not there? How could they fetch it? I don't understand it. If there is no last name provided, the full name, how did they fetch the data? How did they send the mail? With the first name and last name. I don't understand all these things. And it's not my issue at all. But it is an issue because I cannot book the ticket without linking the Aadhar and the Tatkal and all. So who is responsible for it? So can I sue the IRCTC or what? What should I do? Because without the last name, they cannot send a mail with the last name. How do they send the mail with the last name? Where did they get that information? Alright then, I think this is the time to close all the accounts. Or I need to, demand everything. Or I have to change everything. All the certificates, I need to go and demand that. I don't know what should I do because all the certificates are having the initial. And the PAN and passport is different. PAN card and passports are not having the initial. The last name is completely given in PAN card and passport. And in PAN card, they shuffled the first name and last name. That's not my issue. When you expand the initial, that will going to provide my complete last name. So as per the data, I don't know how did they enter those things and all. So they are not ready to give answer, but it's all having many legal points, many valid legal points. And I have lot of mails having the first name and last name sent by IRCTC. And without providing the last name in the profile, how did they fetch this data? From where? From where? I just don't get it. Alright then. This is what I would like to tell you. My last profession was related to technical support representative. Before that, I worked as an executive in quality assurance. And that happened in 2010. The information, whatever I have, that is, when you talk about the year, it's all over. In 2011, it's all over. And I did not work, I was not working as a designer or if you talk about tailor, no. I don't even know how to attach the zipper. I bought so many zippers, I really don't know how to attach the zipper also. But that's not the mistake of the institute. I don't know. I didn't get it. And it's all lying over there. All the things, whatever I have experimented, tried so far, it's all there. I went to 5 institutes. I have the complete data with the payment, whatever given to the institute. And every year I was even when you talk about any institute, I was having the connection 2 years with one particular institute. So when you talk about 10 years of time, you could see the data. That's all related to the fashion designing related institutes. I did not work anywhere because I was trying to learn things. I couldn't get it from any institute. That's not their mistake. It's somehow I was not able to get the techniques of garment construction. That means stitching. I don't know about it. And you can check with anyone in this country about this particular information. I'm not here to repeat it. I am answerable to the authorities. If you are having the valid information from the government, you can directly approach the court, and I gave you the details. This is what my last profession. I have the computer science related background. My degrees are related to BSc Computer Science and Computer Applications, that is related to Masters. MCA, that is post graduation degree. And when you talk about my profession, it's all related to hardware and networking, and that's it. Do not come back with the prejudices and with your notions just because a lot of fabric is there in my house. It's my profession is not related to designing. I was trying to learn, so every time I bought it, I used it, that was not completed and lying over there. That's how it's all accumulated. It's all done. It's all. I'm not going to get into it. It's over. That part is over because I went to 5 institutes in order to learn garment construction. I was very much interested in textiles, and I was trying to learn the techniques of printing and all. And I have spent many years in that. And I bought a lot of wooden blocks from Rajasthan as well as from the exhibitions. When I gave the order, I requested the craftsman to make the wooden blocks. for printing. That I'm not related to anything else. I was trying to find out the ethical way, eco-friendly ways of dyeing, printing. That's all related to textiles. If you don't have any idea about it, don't come up with your notion. And I have the data of 5 institutes, my whereabouts, because I was always trying to take the video photograph because I was not able to get it. After learning from the institute, I used to come and take the video after work. Till now I don't get it. That's the worst part. So, alright then, I not interested to pursue in the field of fashion designing. That is over. I'm not at all related to it. I came out of it. 10 years was it. The whole 10 years, the whole junk was gone. It's junk. It's not only that chunk, it's junk. Because it was wasted. That's my personal thing. I don't want to talk about anything that's quite personal. If you are with me, you know about what I did. Otherwise, you have no idea about anything. And yeah, if the database is having some peculiar information, that's not my mistake. I have the hard copies, and when I was opening the bank account, I gave the hard copy. And it's all happening. I don't know who is doing it. That's why I requested the authorities to provide the response, to give the reply. They need to give the answer. When did they update the data of the PAN card? Because that is going to have the technique. If they say technical or it's an error, whatever, human error, I'm not going to face any problem because there are so many legal formalities, points attached to it. When you try to change anything, it's going to have the clash with the past, with the data of the past. And I'm not going to be responsible for that. If you have the common sense, you are able to understand it. I received all the mails with first name and last name. Even the recent mail was also sent from IRCTC with the first name and last name. And the database is not having, the profile is not having the last name. How did they get that last name? From where? Alright then. I don't know. That's why I was always talking about the hackers. I don't know why they are interested to change the data, but I could say one thing, that I have the very valid point for the hackers, if at all, if they are really on the background. They are going to face the consequences in the court. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.